Hello everyone, my name is Kyle Pittman from Create and Code, and today I would like to present to you a new technology which most of you may have heard of called solar energy. First, I would like to give you an idea of what power sources the United States uses and how much we typically use. We use 30% natural gas, 11% oil, and 17% coal. Less than 1% of the total sources of power is solar energy. Natural gas, oil, and coal are what we know as fossil fuels. Almost two-thirds of the total sources of power in the United States is fossil fuels. So what's the big deal? The main problem with fossil fuels is that there is a limited amount of them. As you can see from the chart, we are near the max peak of fossil fuels and will soon begin on the decline. At some point, we are going to run out, but this may take some time. It is important that we start planning for alternatives. My solution to this problem is solar energy. So what is solar energy? Solar power is energy from the sun that is converted into thermal or electrical energy. Solar energy is the cleanest and the most abundant renewable energy source available. The U.S. has some of the richest solar resources in the world. Modern technology can harness this energy for a variety of uses, including generating electricity, providing light or a comfortable interior environment, and heating water for domestic, commercial, or industrial use. How does solar energy work? Many people are familiar with solar panels. On these panels are cells, which are made of semiconductor materials like those found in computer chips. When sunlight hits the cells, it knocks electrons loose from their atoms. As the electrons flow through the cell, they generate electricity. Solar energy is versatile. For example, solar cells generate energy for far out places like satellites in Earth's orbit and cabins deep in Rocky Mountains, and they can easily power downtown buildings and futuristic cars. So let's take a look at the advantages of solar energy. Solar energy is free, although there is a cost in the building of collectors and other equipment required to convert solar energy into electricity or hot water. Solar energy is non-polluting. It is an excellent alternative for fossil fuels because solar energy is practically emission-free while generating electricity. With solar energy, the danger of further damage to the environment is minimalized. Solar energy can be used in remote areas where it is too expensive to extend the electricity power grid. It is estimated that the world's oil reserves will last for 30 to 40 years. On the other hand, solar energy is infinite, so it will last forever. However, there are a few disadvantages for solar energy. The initial cost of installing a solar energy system can be high for some budgets. The cost of buying and installing solar panel arrays is a bit steep. Payback times may reach from 10 to 15 years before you can even break even with your initial investment. Another disadvantage is the reliability of solar energy. It is obviously impossible to power your home with a solar array at night if you don't have a system in which to store power. So you'll probably still need to draw electricity from the local utility grid. There's an efficiency issue. The current efficiency rate of most solar panels is just a mere 40%. This means that 60% of the sun's energy is wasted. Moving forward with solar energy, if we continue the same amount of consumption of fossil fuels, NOEMA.com estimates that fossil fuels will be completely depleted by the year 2068. I want to prevent this from happening by encouraging the use of infinite solar energy. To make this happen, we need to strengthen the solar energy technology to be more efficient and less costly. This will relieve pressure on the consumption of fossil fuels and generate a less polluted environment. In conclusion, the problem is that we are relying on a finite energy source when there are better alternative infinite sources. Solar energy is the optimum source because it lasts forever, it's free, and it's versatile. If we can accomplish this transition, we can avoid an energy crisis. So let's get started. Thank you for your time.